wrap the mantle of the red, the black and the green around me. For in the new life I shall rise up with God's grace and blessings to lead the millions up the heights and the triumph that you will know. Look for me in a world when there's a storm. Look for me all around you. For with God's grace, I shall come back with countless millions of black men and women who have died in America, those who have died in the West Indies, and those who have died in Africa to aid you in the fight for liberty, freedom, and life. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own, to make ourselves free men. Our great scholars, having passed through the colleges and universities, have thrown away the blessed record. Babylon did it. Assyria did it. France under Napoleon did it. Germany under Prince von Bismarck did it. England under America under George Washington did it. Africa with 400 million black people can do it. If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You race of cowards, you race of imbeciles, you race of good for nothing. If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you have better die. Can we do it? We can do it. We shall do it. We pray to God for vision and for leadership. And He has given us our universal vision. A vision that will not limit our possibilities to America. A vision that will not limit our possibilities to the West Indies. But a vision that said there must be a free and redeemed Africa.
There was an anatomy book.
I say France. Any your face, man.
Yes.
You ain't got nothing in your hand.
Yeah, give thanks and praise. Length of days, you know. Yeah. So, joyful, you know. Yeah, give thanks for the word, sound, and power. Give thanks for this. We say I-togetherness, some say togetherness, you know. Anywhere we go, any part of the world, because one of our aims is bridge. You know, make the bridge and bridge this gap together as African people, both home and abroad. Once again, I would say thank you so much for watching right now, you know. It's a pleasure we here and sharing this moment with you, because normally we don't get to have this moment with the people, and it's very important the people them know what's happening right now. I must say I recommend and big applause for my brothers and sisters inside South Africa, you know. Hard works, smart works, and lot of energy, sweat and tears, but at the end of it all, the victory is upon I and I's shoulder, you know. And this is what we need in Africa. This is one of those experiences that I call the experiences that we need in Africa, because we just have to use common sense right now, you know. I mean, let's put everything aside and let's use the common sense, which is the brain that the Most High has given to us. You know, it doesn't make no sense that, you know, a youth coming up like 16, 18, 19, 20, you know, they go use their little herb And at the end of it all, they end up in Sawam or Ankafol or all those places for years. I mean, let's think about it. You know, this is my request to the government of Ghana, you know, to the president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. I know you might watch this video somehow, and I just want you to know that we the youth, we are the manpower. You know, we the youth in the country is the manpower. So therefore, if you put the youth them behind the bars, it's like the manpower is getting out, put in behind bars. You know, I'm not saying that people should be smoking herb everywhere. That's not how we go. Herb itself is a sacrament. It's a sacred herb. It's a sacred plant. I mean, when we say we're gonna go into it, there's gonna be so much time that we can't have here, because you all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, this is a sacrament, and apart from it, it's also a medicine. You know, research have proved it, scientists have proved it over and over. That's why when you go to states of Colorado, when you go places like Washington, Oregon, and these places, even California, it's somehow legalized or decriminalized or whatever that you say. And these people are the same people. We are all human. We all want food, clothes, and shelter. We all want what they call freedom to live. So therefore, why don't we, I mean, when we travel or when the heads of government travel and they see these things happening in that other side of the world, why don't they try to pick, you know, take a page and bring it home, set up some law? We're not saying legalize it, that's not what I'm saying, but there must be some form of decriminalization step towards the legalization where, you know, there will be a certain law in place. You can't have a certain amount, or you can't just be anywhere. We're not saying people should smoke everywhere, but we, the youth, are pleading, you know, to the government that it doesn't make sense no more in this 2018 that we are living for youth to be behind bars, for people who are using their medical marijuana as a sacrament or as a religious purpose or even a medicinal purpose should be behind the bar. Now they cannot be in the public because the public is a public space. We all have to have respect for public space. When we find you out there and you are in the public, that's against the law. You know, I'm a father, so therefore I advocate for children also. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want our children, excuse me to say, to be around people who are smoking everywhere. No, that's not what we're talking about. We have to keep this thing diplomatically. We have to be honest with ourselves, with this plant here, because whether it's legal or illegal, people are still using it, people are still smoking it, people are smuggling it. Now I hear someone that's saying that there's too much ghettos in Ghana. Why do we have too much ghettos? Because it is not legal. So therefore people feel comfortable to group somewhere where they can have this thing and look out for each other. True. And that's where we have bad people sometimes come among us. So therefore, if this is decriminalized in a way where people can be in their house or even behind their back, you know, yard or somewhere to just be, there won't be no ghettos. There won't be no ghettos, and therefore bad people will have nowhere to go. So therefore we want this to be example. South Africa should be example for Ghana and other countries in Africa, so that our youth shall be free. And therefore we have to put educational programs also, because education is the key. If we don't educate the youth them about this plant and we pretend it doesn't exist, some of them might even go use it wrongfully. So when there is educational program, you know, put in place, that is a system that we teach and educate the youth about it, some youth might not even go for it. They might not even need it, because it's a choice of human, you know. So without saying more, I say congratulations to my brothers and sisters in South Africa. Power is unto you. We want that example in other places of Africa, so that we will see the youth them not behind the bars, you know. Even if there's program that we need to put them in to educate them, like I'm saying. And when people go, you abuse it, they should be fined. Because when it's regulated, there will be a place for people to be happily and free doing their own thing, whether it's their house, backyard, somewhere, so that Africa shall move forward. My name is Paapa Wastik. Once again, it's a pleasure you're watching this again. And I'm here in New York, Brooklyn. This is Prospect Park. The man behind the camera is the Fiery Congo. And it's nice to see brothers and sisters around, you know. One Africa, peace. We said Africa is for Africans, both home and abroad. So we don't want our brothers and sisters coming home and facing this petty, you know what I mean? Imagine a man that loves Africa so much come to Africa and then the next day I just split, take him to prison. No, we don't want that. We need a law in place to regulate this so people can have it. Certain amount to even travel with, you know? So police cannot do nothing with them because it's decriminalized towards legalization. It's Paapa Wastik. Once again, more love and strength. Bading, bading, bading.
Whether you are a Christian or a Muslim or a nationalist, we all have the same problem.